Hello, my name is Chinonso Tansi and we are here in Model 6. We are going to be discussing pricing and profitability. You are going to be packaging your products. As a newcomer, as a new biz, you want to start your spice business. How do you want to cost your products in order to still make gain? So the costing is very important. The first one we're going to be talking about is cost plus pricing. This means getting your product. For example, now you want to produce this jar. You understand? Of course, maybe you bought, let's say, the paint bucket of of the spice. You bought Derica, you know how much, and the total value of everything came to about, let's say, 5,000 naira after purchasing all the individual spices, blended it together, and the total of everything gave you what? 5,000 naira. You are going to purchase your jar, right? Let's say you bought a dozen of this jar for, let's say, 500 naira. Divide 500 naira by 12, which will give you the cost of single jar. Also, do the same mathematics for the seal. That's the nylon seal that will be used to seal this. How much did you buy a pack? Maybe you bought it 1,000 naira and a pack contains maybe 200, if I'm correct, 200 pieces. Divide 200 by 1,000 naira or 1,002 that you bought it. It gives you the individual cost. Now, what you're going to do is add up all these costs to give you a total cost of this. Don't forget your transport, your logistics. How much did it take you to fuel your car if you're driving? How much did you transport yourself to the market to and fro? What and what did you buy? Did you buy other packaging materials or what have you? When you've calculated this cost together, if after calculating everything, even to your sticker, even to the label you're going to be using, you calculate their individual costs and sum it up. If it gives you, for example, you have 500 naira, then you can then mark it up and say, okay, I can sell this for 800 naira. You mark it up with about 300 or 500 naira, right? So that is your cost plus pricing. Then you have the value based pricing. For value based pricing, it's the value that product is giving the customer. That is, the value is what you're selling. It's because of that value. For example, if you have a fertility spice, it will be more expensive than your normal spices. Why? Because it's targeted at a particular people who have maybe fertility issues. So what you're selling is the value of that product. So you can decide to sell it to 4,000 because the people who need it will pay any amount to have it. You also have what we call competitive pricing. You want to be checking out your competition, that's your competitors, to know what they are selling, what you're selling. You don't want to go far, higher than your competition, and you don't want to go so below. You need to calculate your cost so that you are in between and you're not making a loss or you are not overpricing. Yeah, also we have the bundle price. Bundle pricing means bringing more than one product together and then give it one price. So you can look for combo product like this. You understand? You can say, okay, instead of buying this three for 5,000 naira, you sell it as a bundle for 4,000 or 4,500 naira. Because everybody who buys this bundle will still use it to do, because these products supplement each other. So your customers will want to buy from you. So that's bundle pricing. So you can also as well do psychological pricing. Most of our supermarkets have adapted to psychological pricing, where they will say this product is 59.9 naira. Meanwhile, you go to another place, they'll tell you it's 60 naira or 61 naira. It's almost the same thing. So, but because customers are, they prefer to buy one with the lower number, so they prefer to put prices like that: 59.9 naira, 68.7 naira. You know, that kind of pricing, and so you feel it is cheap. The next one is your promotional pricing. Once in a while, you want to do promotions on your product. For example, you can do Black Friday sales, December, Easter sales, and what. You need to choose which days to do promotions, discounts, sales, the anniversary, it's your birthday. It gives opportunities to new customers to take advantage of sales and try out your product. Once you have established your costing and you have gotten it right, all right, and your customers have accepted and love or like your product, you want to now find ways to expand. You want to have your product in as much locations as possible, and that is where you start thinking of your expansion opportunities. Remember, if you are just in one place, everybody cannot see you. But when you keep your products in different points, you can keep in different stores. You will start from your street. All right, start from your street. I also encourage white different points. You can keep in different stores. You will start from your street. um, Encourage white labeling, that's product labeling, just give it to them and tell them to repackage and start selling. You make your money, they make their own money. It's a win-win situation. All right. You can also go to find where new stores have come up, or go to new regions to find where you can drop your products and they can help you to sell. That way you'll be looking to expand. That's more like an expansion opportunity for you. You have customers outside your vicinity. For example, you're in Lagos, you have someone in Port Harcourt. That's very good relationships bring about this kind of opportunities. So you can say that, oh, let me come and drop, or let me come and look for somewhere I can drop these products around, so it is easier for you to buy. So these are expansion opportunities that you want to look into when you are cutting to your levels, and when you are cutting your pricing right and everything. You should know your wholesale prices, you should know your retail prices, and make sure that you are not um, going below the belt, as in you are not shooting yourself in the leg when giving the prices. Because you want to sell doesn't mean that you don't have to make sale, or you don't have to make profit. You need to make profit. You need to factor in everything that went into that production, including your labor. All right. So um, also look out for how your products can be outside the shores of the country. You want to reach out to African stores, or that is why you need an online presence, because your customers can locate you from any part of the world. So you need to be physically, socially present. Your online presence has to be top notch. You don't have to physically show yourself, but once in a while you show your face for customers to know that you are a legit vendor. So another thing I would encourage is, if you can do, always learn to run sponsored ads. Sponsored ads will help to create a wider reach for your customers. You can also pay for landing pages. Landing pages are an excellent way to advertise your product. You have people clicking to buy, clicking to buy. That way you are even able to collect data. That's the customers and the demographics of your customer, the target audience. Be able to know the kind of group of people who are clicking on your page or on the ad. You know their age, you know where they are coming from, you get their email addresses, their contact details, so that you can always send them updates and news about your product, so that if they have the opportunity to take advantage, they can take advantage. This database helps to know the people, or the number of people who are likely to buy your product and who are interested, because if they're not interested, they won't look at your page in the first place. If they're not interested, they won't even click in the first place. So far they clicked, it has gone ahead to send a message to you that this person is interested in my product. So what you need to do is now to work on how you can win that customer over by creating different avenues for them to shop, buy, and enjoy your product. So this is it for module 6. Pricing and profitability is nothing much, but doing it right is where you get it. You need to do it right. Don't say because Mr. A is selling 500, you're now going to start putting your own product at 400 because you want to collect more customers. It won't work that way. Quality is what customers are always looking for. Your customer service, your attitude to how you answer will go a long way in helping you to retain your customers. How do you engage? How do you respond? How fast are you when it comes to your customers in delivering? Are you prompt or are you slow? These are the things that will help your customers to know if they will stay or if they will go.